When the storm arrives and the lights go out, Storm Track 8 is here to put the power back into your hands. Register to win a whole house Generac generator, fully installed by the Electric Doctor. Log on to WQAD.com's contest page to learn how to enter. Weather the storm with WQAD News 8 and the Electric Doctor. You are watching MyTV 8-3.
At WQAD News 8, we pledge to hold policymakers and public officials accountable for what they do and how they spend your money. Hard work, determination, it's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
It's Fireworks Friday, this weekend at the River Bandits game.
Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Nice day for Cubs baseball here on WGN Sports. Overcast skies, warm temperatures, and we're set for the rubber match. Great to have you with us, Jim DeShays and Len Casper. The Cubs with that dramatic 4-3 win last night to set up the rubber game today. Let's get right into the pitching matchup. Jason Hamill, Steven Strasburg.
Yeah, an interesting pitching matchup. The Cubs have not seen Strasburg since 2013. He's 10-0 on the year. Jason Hamill, lifetime 9-0 against the Washington Nationals. Should be a lot of fun here this afternoon.
Cubs already have clinched a winning road trip. They've won 5 of the first 8. The game-winning hit last night from the rookie, Albert Almora Jr. And he gets the start where? Well, listen to the song.
It was 39 hours difference between when he left and when she left.
I certainly can't imagine going through one funeral, let alone both funerals at the same time for my parents.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
I try to put myself in their position of what I would want, and I try to make sure that that's taken care of for them when they arrive so that they aren't having to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing. Just amazing.
Esterdahl, serving the community since 1891.
My dad guarantees all his cars with his all-new Weber warranty. All vehicles have been fully inspected by our shop and priced below book value. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. My dad says it takes quality vehicles, great prices, and you must treat people right. Weber Auto Group. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
Chicago Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. not backing down since 1876. This bud's for you. Honda, start something special with a great deal on a Honda, now at your Honda dealer. State Farm, there for you when things go wrong, but also here to help life go right. Talk to an agent today at 800 State Farm. Mattress Firm, where we want you to sleep happy guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to replace. Your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. And by Southwest Airlines. Transparency, low fares, nothing to hide. Chicago Cubs baseball in beautiful high definition is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. Let's get the Cubs lineup brought to you by Southwest. They have rattled off 15 out of 20. Ben Zobrist in the leadoff spot. No Dexter Fowler today. Hayward with good career numbers against Steven Strasburg. Chris Bryant is in left. Anthony Rizzo at first after ending a 10-game hitting streak last night. Miguel Montero moves up in the order. He's batting fifth. Almora with his first career start in center. Baez gets the nod at third. Russell at short. And the pitcher Jason Hamill off to a good start, batting .250 with 7 knocked in.
Let's check out the Nationals here this afternoon. A solid club defensively. They've committed just 23 errors, fewest in Major League Baseball. Worth, Revere, Harper, left, center, right. Infield, third to first. Rendon, Espinosa, he's a good one. Murphy and Zimmerman on the right side of the infield. Wilson, Ramos behind the plate. On the mound for the Nationals this afternoon is the big right-hander Steven Strasburg. He's made 13 starts. The Nationals are 12-1 in those ball games. He is 10-0 with a .303 earned run average, looking to become the first pitcher to go 11-0 since Andy Hawkins back in 1985.
5-0 at home, 5-0 on the road. He has been better away from Nationals Park with a .211 earned run average, .378 in his home ballpark, and the first pitch is a fastball at 94 for a strike on Ben Zobrist.
Yeah, average velocity of 95 miles an hour for Strasburg, one of the harder throwers in the game. Sharp curveball, real good swing and miss changeup, and he's added a slider that he's using a fair bit. He had tinkered with that pitch in the past, dabbled perhaps, but a much bigger commitment to it this year. It's kind of like a cutter, and he'll run it in on the hands of the left-handed hitters. It was at that man's suggestion that he mix it in a little bit. That's their pitching coach, Mike Maddox.
Two strikes on Zobrist. Switch hitter batting left-handed, and that's low, and it's 1-2. We'll set the umpires today. That's Bob Davidson. Lance Barrett is at first. Dan Iasonia at second, and the crew chief Dale Scott is at third. Late afternoon start, so they do have the lights on. And that one hit to deep right. Harper back on it, and it's gone into the bullpen. A leadoff home run for Ben Zobrist.
What a way to start the ball game. Ben Zobrist, kind of ironic, batting leadoff. He's looking for those on-base skills, and he goes ahead and knocks one into the Nationals bullpen for a 1-0 lead. That's number 9 for Ben. Trying to run that fastball in on his hands, and he said, nope, not going to let you in there, big fella. Get out of my kitchen.
136th career home run. Out into short center, and Revere will dive, and he can't make the catch. Hayward will dive into second with a double.
Yeah, Revere got a bad read on that ball. He's got outstanding speed, so he was able to close in a hurry and put himself in position to make a circus catch, but obviously did not. Good hustle by Hayward, too, not giving up on the play. Yeah, off the heel of the glove.
By the way, for Ben Zobrist, the second leadoff home run of his career. Yeah, it looked like Revere kind of overran it.
Up on the wrist or forearm area.
Tapper foul by Chris Bryant.
So are you going to say it, or am I going to say it?
Go ahead.
Revere got on his horse there, but unfortunately couldn't make the play.
Yeah. I got to let you have that one. Bryant hooks into the corner. Foul in search of his first hit of the set. Southwest Airlines, how far did it fly? 370 feet. For Ben Zobrist, go to WGNTV.com/contest for a shot at round-trip travel for 2 on Southwest Airlines. Called strike 3, and that's the first out. That was San Diego State retiring University of San Diego.
Yeah, University of San Diego was perhaps looking for a breaking ball there. Strasburg slipped a piece of cheese by him. See that the Xfinity pitch tracks there, and he wasn't trying to be too precise either. Very aggressive with that fastball.
Here's Rizzo. Speaking of San Diego State, Strasburg's coach there was the late Hall of Famer Tony Gwynn.
Yeah, the Aztecs, that's the changeup at 89. There's a lot of really good players in that program over the years. Mark Grace, of course. Buddy Black.
Strasburg called Gwynn a father figure.
Tony played both baseball and basketball at San Diego State.
Runner goes to third. Hayward is out. Dale Scott made the call.
A little bit of a running lead. Strasburg not particularly quick to home play, but that's a bit of a high-risk play with a left-handed hitter in the box. Catcher has a clean look to make that throw.
No challenge by Joe. So 2 outs and now nobody on. And the pitch fouled back. 10-game hitting streak came to an end last night. Anthony hit .390 during that stretch. Cubs scoring first is a good thing. 29-3 when they've done that.
.25 games above 500 for the second time this year. They've won 15 of their last 20.
And he got him on a power changeup at 90 miles an hour. Well, Ben Zobrist leading off the game with a home run. Here's Mrs. Zobrist to break.
Although the financial crisis was some years back, it's still hurting many seniors today. But if you're a homeowner 62 or older, there's a mortgage program that just might make life a little easier. It's technically called a home equity conversion mortgage, but to keep it simple, let's call it a reverse mortgage loan. With the reverse mortgage, you can convert your home equity into cash.
We're not overwhelmed with paying the bills anymore.
And at the same time, eliminate your monthly mortgage payments.
We've got money in the bank.
You never give up ownership.
And smiles on our faces.
For your free information kit, call now. You'll have to pay your property taxes and insurance and keep up with maintenance, but you won't make mortgage payments. You'll receive money. For your free information kit, call now.
1-800-818-6063, 1-800-818-6063, 1-800-818-6063.
If you had hip replacement surgery using a metal hip implant, you may be entitled to a cash award. Some metal hips have a 70 to 90% failure rate and will eventually cause serious health problems, many of which may not become noticeable until the problem is serious. Hip replacement manufacturers have already set aside billions of dollars to pay people for current and future health problems. If you had a metal hip implant, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet, or if you've had a claim declined before, call 800-808-7899. That's 1-800-808-7899.
Here is the Nationals lineup, tied for the second best record in all of baseball at 40-25. Revere, Worth, Harper, same lineup 1 through 8 we saw Monday night. Murphy, Zimmerman, Ramos in the middle, Rendon, Espinoza, Strasburg at the bottom.
Cubs defensively, boy, they got a lot of youngins out there today. Bryant, Almora Jr., and Hayward cover the outfield. Infield, Baez, Russell, Zobrist, Rizzo. Miguel Montero is behind the plate. The Cubs starting pitcher brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, the card to carry through it all. It's Mr. Jason Hamill, the big righty, 33 years of age. He has made 12 starts. The Cubs are 9-3 in his starts. He's 7-2 with a 2.36 earned run average. That's the 7th best ERA in the National League.
Three hits, 2 steals, 2 knocked in the series for Revere, who looks at a strike.
There are the numbers on Jason, and they are outstanding. League batting just .215 against him.
One smack the other way for a base hit.
Good day for the Bens so far.
Yeah, a couple of Bens in the leadoff spot. One with a homer, the other with a solid single.
Never have too many Benjamins. That's a running fastball up in the zone, and that really plays to his strength. Just kind of lay the bat head on it, slap it the other way. This is Jason's second start on this road trip. He got beat in Atlanta 5 days ago. Worked 5 2/3, allowed 8 hits, 3 runs. Didn't walk anybody, struck out 4.
Jason with no Y, facing Jason with a Y. And Worth has been hot last 7 games, hitting .435 with a ton of walks. The game-ending 2-run hit on Sunday against the Phillies. It's Rick Shue, Nationals hitting coach, assisted by former Cub Jock Jones. Happy birthday, Dusty Baker, 67 today. Shares a birthday with a lot of other major leaguers, including Hall of Famer Billy Williams. Happy 78th to Billy. Players letting him know how much they appreciate him. Lance Parrish, Andy Pettit, Wade Boggs, Brett Butler, Tony Clark, all born on this date. Revere takes off, and a strike called, and safe at second with his 3rd steal of the series has been Revere.
Yeah, they've been running a fair bit in this series. They've picked good pitches. This was a breaking ball. Yeah, Peekaboo Veach also celebrating a birthday today.
Well,
Walter Peekaboo Veach.
I don't know if he's celebrating, but somebody is. Champ Summers.
Good point. Peekaboo stopped celebrating sometime in the 30s. But we'll celebrate for him.
Too soon?
I just want to know how he got the nickname. And I wonder if he's related to Peekaboo Street.
Different spelling.
Worth, a patient hitter. Hamill's got the jump on him here. He's one of those guys who work his way back into counts year in and year out. He's among the league leaders in pitches seen per plate appearance.
Revere will head back to second as Russell gets Worth for the first out. Peekaboo had a delivery. I guess he had his back to the hitter. That's how he was nicknamed. Peekaboo. His name was Walter. Nice hand for Bryce Harper. 1 for 7 with 2 walks in the series. His season numbers against the Cubs. You ready for this? 28 plate appearances, 2 for 11. No extra base hits. 15 walks. 1 RBI.
13 of those walks came in the 4-game series at Wrigley last month. A little different game plan with him here in this series. Got Daniel Murphy, who's leading the league in batting, hitting behind him. So you're always, excuse me, you're always going to be cautious with Bryce Harper. But clearly in that series in Chicago, they decided there were just times where they were going to go ahead and put him on. I think the maturation of Bryce Harper as a hitter is his willingness to accept his walks.
He grounds to Zobrist with Revere advancing 1 base. He's at third, 2 outs. They'll bring up Daniel Murphy. He had the toughest 0 for 4 we've seen in quite some time. He was hitting rockets all over the place for outs last night. Still leads the majors at 361.
He has 1 hit in the series, and he hit a couple balls hard for outs in the first game of the series as well. Tough guy to fool, really. Covers the plate, so he's close to home plate, a little more upright than he used to be.
And he takes the strike. We want to send out congrats to all the high school graduates around the Chicago area, especially Theo Hellman, graduated from Lakeview High School today. Nice going, Theo. The 0-1. Oh, 0-2 on Murphy.
Hope you enjoy that new car Dad's going to buy you for a graduation present.
That had been discussed. Tom Otis Hellman, the Cubs' longtime clubhouse manager. You have put the pressure on.
I think a nice timepiece would be good. Perhaps a pen. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, that got out of the glove of Montero, and the Nationals have tied it. Well, that hurts. On an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, they had to jump on the hitter. That's a cheap run. And you see Jason missing his spot badly. They're trying to go inside there. That pitch just gets away from him, and Montero not able to snag it.
Is that a fastball?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are tough when they miss that badly with the location, and it is a wild pitch. And I agree with that scoring decision. catchers block stuff all the time, but when they're breaking balls or changeups, you're expecting that as a possibility. So when a guy throws a fastball in the dirt, those oftentimes get by a catcher. And similarly here, when you miss your spot by 3 feet.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would have ruled it a wild pitch. I think there's a little culpability on both ends there.
0-2 to 3-2.
Murphy's a hit-first guy. He doesn't walk very much, doesn't strike out very much either.
He drives one to center, and it's deep. Almora goes back on it. It's going to be over his head. And Murphy has a 2-out double. So he is finally rewarded for some spot-on contact here these last 2 days.
Just great bat-to-ball skills there. That breaking pitch down below the knees. He stays right on it, drives it over Almora Jr.'s head out there in straightaway center field.
Now Ryan Zimmerman, 1 for his last 21.
Has done well against Jason Hamill. 12 out of 38. That's a .316 batting average, and he's hit a home run against him.
Fouled away. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss to end the inning. The Chicago TV community has lost a friend and co-worker. Earlier today, Tina Cowie lost her battle with cancer. If you've watched the Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, or White Sox on TV in the last 20-plus years, you have seen her work. She will be greatly missed.
For 125 years, Alexander Lumber has taken pride in being part of the communities we've helped build. While the industry has changed over the years, the Alexander commitment to our customers has not. Help us celebrate 125 years at our open house on June 23rd in Monmouth.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Dogs are always welcome in Wisconsin, and if they want, they can bring their people too.
Honest, hardworking, neighbors who take a stand and protect the great way of life we all share. These are shining examples of what's right in the Quad Cities. People taking control, improving their schools, their neighborhoods. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
For 125 years, Alexander Lumber has taken pride in being part of the communities we've helped build. While this industry has changed over the years, the Alexander commitment to our customers has not. Help us celebrate 125 years at our open house on June 24th in Geneseo.
Each team with a run in the first inning. Cubs got a leadoff homer from Ben Zobrist. The Nationals' Ben Revere scored on a wild pitch. will be Montero, Almora, and Baez against Steven Strasburg here in the second. A little high for ball one. Strasburg is 27. He's put together 6'4", 235. When he made his major league debut in 2010, and it was a great one. It was one of the most anticipated in a long time for a starting pitcher. He struck out 14 Pirates in 7 innings in that debut.
Yeah, it was must-see TV when he took the mound for the Nationals. So it was a holiday. They used to refer to it as Strasmus here when he was scheduled to pitch.
3-1. That season ended early due to Tommy John surgery, and the aftermath of that surgery and missing about a year has kind of dominated his career in terms of the headlines, right? Because he came back late in 2011, made 5 starts. The following year, he was an all-star. But that was the season in which the Nationals shut him down in September due to an innings limit after the elbow reconstruction. So he didn't pitch in the playoffs. Montero goes to the opposite way. And that's a leadoff single.
Right, and there's all the debate at the time whether the Nationals were handling the situation properly. Should they have shut him down earlier in the year? Should they have backed off the workload early so he would be available late? Should they just let him go ahead and pitch anyway because you don't know how many chances you're going to get to make a deep postseason run?
So, yeah, the idea going into the season was he'd throw 150 to 160 innings. And the man ultimately responsible for making that call to shut him down was Mike Rizzo, who's still running their baseball department. Well, he threw 159 1/3, so they stuck to the plan. And there seemed at the time, JD, and I remember this season as the Nationals got deeper into the year, there were 2 schools of thought, and it was not a gray area. It was black or white. Either they get all this credit for sticking to the plan, or are they crazy?
Right. And
it was one or the other.
Yeah. But it is more of a nuanced argument.
Almora sends one to deep center, but it's playable. Montero ready to tag. Revere makes the catch. Montero on his way to second. Come on, Miggy! So the Cubs have had 2 guys now thrown out trying to advance. Hayward on the caught stealing and Montero on the tag play.
Yeah, the thinking obviously is good for Montero. Deep fly ball like that to center field, and Revere, reputation-wise doesn't have, not supposed to have a great arm, but he got off a really good throw here. You see Miggy at the last minute realizing he's in jeopardy, trying to sneak in the back door there.
Was picked by Espinosa, and he really gave Montero nowhere to grab the base. 8-6 on that double play.
Showing a lot better arm than I give him, or had given him credit for.
1-1.
It was kind of an interesting matchup there. Revere's throwing arm against Montero's speed or lack thereof. I frankly, as I watched the play at the beginning, I thought, well, maybe he's going to make it. That ball's so deep.
Missed the inside on Baez, who made a really nice defensive play. Looked relatively easy to end the game last night at second base.
So having gone through all of that with Steven Strasburg, I think the Nationals decided that they want to try to maximize, his value for this franchise, and that's why they signed him to a 7-year extension just last month. He was going to be the big prize on the free agent market this offseason.
Baez pops it up, and this will get way back out of play, and it seems as though the way the Nationals handled that whole season ended up benefiting them in terms of their relationship with him.
Break down what he's done here lately. Consecutive winning decisions to start a season. Strasburg 10-0 now, just one behind Andy Hawkins.
Swing and a miss to end the inning. Cubs waste the leadoff single. It's 1-1 early.
Need your garage door or garage door opener repaired or replaced? Call the specialists at NationServe. NationServe is the name you can trust for timely service and quality products. We respond promptly when you call and work quickly and efficiently so you can get on with your day without delay. When it comes to servicing or replacing garage door systems, no one does it better or faster than NationServe.
Wayne Dalton NationServe, 5111 Tremont Avenue in Davenport. Call today.
Super Summer Saver Days are going on now at Highland Toyota. Prices and payments posted. See your savings immediately. A loaded new 2016 RAV4 LE 4-wheel drive, $219 a month. A loaded new 2016 Camry SE, $195 a month. A loaded new 2016 Corolla LE, only $145 a month at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road and 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Monday.
With the budget up in the air, Illinois schools are getting creative, cutting jobs, cutting programs, even combining schools. That's why we shared the story of 2 local school districts, how they consolidated, and why it wasn't always smooth sailing. Knowing what to expect when times get tough, hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Hey, Cub fans, if you want to manage the game along with Joe Madden, log on to WGNTV.com right now and click on the WGN Sports Game Zone banner to connect to all the up-to-the-minute stats and info while watching at home. Game Zone is sponsored by The Great Escape, pools, patio furniture, hot tubs, and more. Everything you need to have more fun at home this summer. Wilson Ramos won the game Monday with a home run, and he grounds into center, putting together an all-star caliber first half. He had LASIK eye surgery in spring training, something that he had previously been a bit afraid of for obvious reasons. Anytime they go in and do something to your eyes, that could be scary for an active major league player. He said his vision was around 2100 before. He tried contacts, but they were very irritating. So this past spring, in early March, he finally decided to do it. And he said everything has changed for him. And we probably don't talk enough about vision in this game. The ability to recognize pitches as a hitter. Anecdotally, you'd have to say it's helped him a lot.
Yeah, Ted Williams, right? Famous for his vision. Rogers Hornsby wouldn't go to the movies, even in the off season. He was afraid it was going to affect his vision.
One strike on Anthony Rendon. Well placed. 93, 0-2.
Hamill's ground ball rate up a little bit this year over last year. Using his two-seam fastball a little bit more, that could be a good ground ball pitch for him, and the curveball as well. Cubs are the hottest ticket in town. Your best option for future games are Monday through Thursday with very limited availability on weekends throughout the summer. Don't wait. Plan now. Visit Cubs.com.
Hamels 6'6", 225. 33 years old, made his major league debut 10 years ago. Tampa Bay against a team he would later pitch for, the Baltimore Orioles. He's been a Rocky and an Athletic as well. Second stint with the Chicago Cubs.
9-0 against this club. That's the most wins for any active pitcher without a defeat against any single team. He's 6-0 with a 3.02 ERA here against the Nats.
Into right, it's going to hold up for Hayward. While we have a chance, let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. Glad to have you with us today as the Cubs end their long road trip. A win, and they would finish it at 6-3. But no matter what, it will be a winning trip. Danny Espinosa takes ball one.
Cubs in a tough stretch too. They go home for a 6 with the Pirates and the Cardinals, and right back out for another 3-city road trip.
Right, so this started a stretch of 23 of 33 on the road leading into the All-Star break. Tomorrow is the Cubs' final off day of the first half. Updated All-Star balloting. Rizzo, Bryant, Fowler, Zobrist all within 150,000 votes of one another for the top spot among all players in the National League. So it looks pretty good that those guys are going to get in as starters. Addison Russell is still leading all shortstops in the NL. Look at that. 5 out of 8 are Cubs. That's a strike. With all the pitchers talking about wanting to participate in the home run derby, I didn't talk to Chris Bryant, but I saw his comments recently. He might decline. Felt like it was very stressful. For him last year. Anthony Rizzo not so sure yet one way or the other, if asked, if he'll participate in the home run derby. Three and two.
Well placed 92 always works. Strasburg on deck. He can swing it a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. Good comeback by Hamill for his second punch out. Will be Strasburg.
Espinosa maybe protecting against off-speed pitch. Got a late start on that heater.
bounced past the mound, and it'll be Russell to end the inning. We will go to the third. It's a 1-1 tie.
Goods, America's Furniture Showplace, just a short drive away in Kewanee, Illinois. Goods Furniture has a wide selection of furniture for every room in your home at prices to fit every budget. Enjoy a relaxing night in one of our suites, followed by a delicious breakfast. Stroll through the shops at Market Square. Find unique gifts, clothing, wine, and so much more. Take the short drive today to see the Goods difference. Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Honey, the cable bill got us again. We need a little help in here.
With Done Right Satellite, lock in your rate for 2 years. Get the best technology with the Hopper. Watch and record 16 shows at once. Plus, get integrated Netflix in 4K.
I feel like if we would have switched to Dish Network sooner, could have saved me a lot of pain.
And money.
Visit Done Right Satellite to learn more about their great products and services.
Forced to shut down because the state isn't paying its bills. The service is getting cut and how it will affect families.
Thursday on WQAD News 8 at 5.
They say an old-fashioned is served in a 10-ounce glass with a maraschino cherry and an orange slice. Actually, it's served in a room with a brick fireplace and a deer head mounted on the wall by a waitress named Diane. This is a Wisconsin supper club. When you're having fun, we're having fun.
There's a line fly, short center field, the ball game is all over. Attaboy for me. Kessinger comes in, and this ball game is all over. The Cubs win it. Billy Williams coming through with that sweet swing of his. A smooth stroke, planted that ball out there in short center field. Kessinger scored just as pretty as you please. And the final score here, the Cubs won. Montreal nothing in a 12-inning thriller. The Cubs are still undefeated in the National League race for 1969.
That's your speed replay brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. April 11th, 1969, the Cubs in 12 innings beat the Expos. First time they had ever played that expansion team. Cubs won their 4th game to start the season. And Billy Williams with the birthday today, turning 78 years old. Happy birthday, Billy. Cubs went 10-8 that year against Montreal, 11-1 against the other NL expansion team, the Padres.
Nobody was tackling Billy and punching him.
No, that's a more recent phenomenon. Clubhouse was down the left field line, too.
Just get the game-winning knock and just jog on down to the clubhouse.
Two and one on Addison Russell. He could be an all-star starter. Would be if the voting ended today. And he sends one into right on the ground for a base hit. Key leadoff walk in the 9th that led to the game-winning run last night for Addison.
He's going to make a few all-star games in his career. I'm not so sure that he really wants this one, you know? We'll see. Chicagoland viewers, it's time for the Subway 3rd inning triple play promotion. Text Subway 3 to 97999 right now, and the 300th texter will win a $30 gift card to a Subway restaurant in the Chicagoland area. Subway, fresh is what we do.
Hamels shows bunt, takes a strike. Barry Jones at third.
It's not oppressively hot out there today, but it's a little muggy.
Two and one. Strasburg led the National League in strikeouts 2 years ago. A couple of DL stints last year, neck and then an oblique. Great finish, salvaged what could have been a really unsightly season. At the end of May last year, his ERA was 6.5, and he finished at 3.46. He's won 13 consecutive decisions going into today. Got our fan cam brought to you by Budweiser coming up a little later. Hashtag Bud Fridays to send in your selfie. Got a Bud Friday coming up this Friday at Wrigley Field, featuring Save Ferris t-shirts. Hamill pops it up, and it's behind the first base dugout.
Maybe because of the warmer conditions, Strasburg is slowing things down here with the man on base.
In terms of stuff, but just kind of his demeanor out there kind of reminds me of Zach Greinke, right? Doesn't ever seem to get too upset, doesn't ever seem to smile. He's just all business. That ball lined to Worth. Hit it too well. He smoked it. You could tell he's
good
upset
AB
with the
there.
result.
Yeah, real good AB. Yeah, I'm with you. Strasburg doesn't show a lot of emotion out there. Delivery and everything, he reminds me a little bit of Mark Pryor.
Yeah, that's a good call. First inning, first batter of the game, Ben Zobrist. Second leadoff homer of his career.
See that fan behind him mimicking Ben's hand action. Stir the batter. Mix the cake and then you rake. So when he first started doing that, it was a bigger motion, but he had a hard time timing the pitcher because of it. It's just a little timing mechanism, way to get a little flow going.
Outside. So leading the majors in on-base percentage. Up to 430 after that first inning homer. The Strasburg extension actually starts next year. 7 years, $175 million. It's got a couple of opt-out clauses following 2019 and 2020. Ball 4.
Boy, he wanted no part of him after the home run. Very tentative with Zobrist. And a big chunk of that money is deferred as well. Here comes Mike Maddox.
$70 million deferred without interest. And will be paid in 7 $10 million installments. July 1st, 2024. Every July 1st until 2030. So the present day value actually gets shaved by about $13 million total because of the deferred payments with no interest. I'd like to get a $10 million check though once a year.
Yeah.
For 7 straight years, maybe after you've retired. Bobby Bonilla's still getting paid by the Mets, right?
I think so. I think it was like $1 million, roughly $1 million, or maybe a little more for 20 or 30 years.
Two on for Hayward, and he looks at his strike.
It'd be like Ed McMahon showing up at your door with that big check and the balloons like once a year, every year.
On the ground toward first. Foul. That's the home plate umpire's call. Bob Davidson made that call.
That good mechanics there with the umpires. Lance Barrett at first base, looking in at Bob Davidson, not signaling anything until Bob made the call. Oh, no, he did. Barrett did start to call it.
So it'd be a good problem to have, but if offered the chance to just get the one check per year, or have the $10 million spread over 26 pay cycles, what would you choose?
I don't know. Whatever my accountant said would be better for me. It's like that whole win the lottery discussion.
Well, let's say the money ended up being exactly the same. Is it psychologically better to get money every couple weeks?
Probably. Be fun to get that big check.
That's what I'm saying. I think I might consider it. Murphy will tag Zobrist, who essentially ran right into the tag. And that's a pretty easy double play, 4-3, and the inning is over.
Goods Furniture, 3 blocks, 12 multi-level buildings, all packed full of furniture, food, and fun. Goods Furniture offers a wide selection of furniture choices for every room in your house to fit every budget. Spend the day shopping, enjoying lunch in the Wine Cellar restaurant, and strolling through the shops at Market Square. Enjoy a relaxing night in one of our suites, followed by a delicious breakfast. Take the short drive today to see the Goods difference. Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
When it comes to orthopedic care, the choice is yours. Just look at what our patients are saying. Orthopedic specialists. With offices in Davenport, Bettendorf, and Clinton, we are the Quad City area's only group of all board certified and fellowship trained orthopedic surgeons. The next time you need care, choose orthopedic specialists. Better experience, better results.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Brood Passport, with over $200 in savings on all the things you love. Growlers, pints, wings, flatbreads, pizza, and more, only $25. Buy online on the deals page at WQAD.com or pay with a check at the WQAD News 8 studios. Get your Brood Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin. Please drink responsibly.
Cub fans, make sure you check out the Cubs baseball blog at WGNTV.com. Sponsored by Jeff Vukovich, your nationwide insurance agent serving the area for 38 years. To join the nation, contact Jeff at jeffvuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. Why is it now the Cubs blog? Well, I got to come clean, JD. My lawyer put out a cease and desist after he saw JD and Len on there once.
I got tired of us bickering over that.
Popped up by Revere. Revere has definitely had an impact today. Single, steal, and a run. Threw out Miguel Montero trying to tag from first to second.
Yeah, still the overall number's not good, but he missed a bunch of time early in the year. He was on the disabled list and swinging it pretty well here the last couple of weeks.
He got hurt on opening day.
Oblique. It was an oblique strain.
Ground ball to third. Baez will make the play. Bobby Bonilla, starting in 2011, $1.2 million for 25 years through 2035.
Travel to Pittsburgh to support your favorite team July 8th through the 10th with Cubs Destinations. Packages include game tickets, hotel accommodations, a tour of PNC Park, Cubs swag, and a private meet and greet with a current Cub player. For more information, visit Cubs.com/travel.
Strikes on Jason Worth, as I like to call him, Alex Supertramp. Off the end of the bat, Hayward with the sunglasses on here in the late afternoon hours. 2 outs.
Chance for a nice brisk third inning here for Hamill. Got to go through Bryce Harper though to get that done.
Buck Owens act naturally?
I believe it is.
Bryce Harper's walk-up music. Very nice.
Is that because he's the natural?
Maybe. Oh, 2. Last year's MVP. Bryant, we're out number 3. Nationals go down 1-2-3 for the first time.
For 125 years, Alexander Lumber has taken pride in being part of the communities we've helped build. While the industry has changed over the years, the Alexander commitment to our customers has not. Help us celebrate 125 years at our open house on June 23rd in Monmouth.
The best part of summer is taking my family to Modern Woodland Park. My mom coaches baseball, and when she gets tired, I'll let her ride cool rides, like the spinning bumper cars and the new swinging pirate ship. I love the Ferris wheel, and my brother Cade loves the drop and twist and the new game room.
But Dylan, what about Daddy?
You can come too, Daddy, but there's no ties in baseball.
The River Bandits at Modern Woodman Park.
Where the fun never stops.
Really?
Free peanuts and popcorn?
Really?
Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports. And really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
With the budget up in the air, Illinois schools are getting creative, cutting jobs, cutting programs, even combining schools. That's why we shared the story of 2 local school districts, how they consolidated, and why it wasn't always smooth sailing. Knowing what to expect when times get tough, hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
For 125 years, Alexander Lumber has taken pride in being part of the communities we've helped build. While this industry has changed over the years, the Alexander commitment to our customers has not. Help us celebrate 125 years at our open house on June 24th in Geneseo.
All right. Good luck. 1-1. Final game of this regular season series. Well, everybody we talked to here, it's like, hey, we'll see you in October. Got a long, long, long way to go, but you never know.
Yeah. Nationals getting some separation. They're 5 games better than the Mets now in the East. Cubs obviously with that big lead over the Cardinals. 9.5 games coming into play today. And likewise, the Giants comfortably out in front, 6 better than the Dodgers out west. Chris Bryant, a strikeout victim. Last time got caught looking at a fastball. Ouch. Change up.
So the leadoff man now has been on in each of the first 4 innings against Strasburg.
They throw him an inside changeup and just had a lot of run on it. Cubs cashed in a couple of leadoff walks in the ballgame last night.
Check swing foul by Anthony Rizzo. It's the 40th hit by pitch for the Cubs, leading the majors. And then tied with the Pirates. Now 1-2.
Grab your cowboy hats and boots for John and Farrah Lester's Never Quit goes country fundraiser at Joe's Bar on Weed Street Wednesday, July 6th. Join John and Farrah, Cubs players and coaches for a night of country music, carnival games, food, and all kinds of country fun. Tickets are on sale now at Cubs.com/neverquit.
left field line, and that'll twist out of play.
Well, clearly the game plan here for the Nationals against Anthony is in and up. Strasburg trying that cut fastball a couple of times, and a four-seamer elevated there.
Got him on a foul tip. First out of the inning.
Back to the changeup. That's what he got him with the first go around. Not particularly well placed, but good movement. Some 7 or 8 miles an hour off of his fastball.
Max Scherzer always appreciates a strikeout. Boy, was he good Monday night. Pitch to Montero is fouled out of play. Let's take a look at our Lexus Run Predictor, brought to you by your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. Cubs been better than league average. Runner at first, 1 out, and scoring at least a run. Leadoff single at San Diego today for Ichiro Suzuki for career hit number 4,256 if you combine his numbers in Japan and in the major leagues. That number matches what Pete Rose did in the major leagues.
Remarkable career for Suzuki, 42 years of age now. Not an everyday player, but putting up good numbers this season.
He's 43 in October. Two players were 42 or older when they got to 3,000 hits in the majors. Cap Anson and Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Oh, man, what a snag by Zimmerman. So 2 outs. 5th strikeout for Strasburg, and it'll bring up Almora.
Zimmerman had a bunch of defensive problems at third base. That's why, one of the reasons why he made the move across the diamond. He had arm problems, but the hands were always outstanding. Came up as a shortstop, moved to third base.
By the way, when Ichiro gets to 3,000 hits in the major leagues, he'll be the 30th big leaguer to do it.
How close is he to 3,000 hits in the States?
2978. So 22 hits away. I have a feeling there's a frozen laptop.
There they go.
There it changed. Bounce toward third and foul. Almora with the game-winning RBI double last night came off a former Arizona Fall League teammate, Sammy Solis.
Yeah, a little tip of the hat when he went up to hit off of him and delivered what proved to be the winner. Yeah, I bet you that is that. I bet you that was a computer glitch, because unlike most ballparks, the internet doesn't work here. Not that I'm whining or anything. This is the big leagues.
Yeah. And they're working on getting internet at space station altitude, so
that's too far away from the server.
1-1 on Albert now. Asks for time.
Almora, he's certainly made an impact, hasn't he? First week in the big leagues. Sparkling defensive plays, and then that knock last night.
Lead by Bryant, still at first. He was hit by a pitch to start the inning, and Ramos a nice pick on that pitch in the dirt. 2-2.
Strasburg has only allowed the one run, the leadoff home run by Zobrist, but he has not been sharp here today. The fastball command not good. The secondary pitch has been kind of spotty for him. Obviously, he's got a good arm. And when you throw 95 and you have a mix of pitches, you can get away with more mistakes than many. Dandy there.
So he strikes out 3 to end the inning. 6 so far on the day.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
They helped walk us through all of the decisions that needed to be handled.
Just the little things that you really appreciate.
We try to provide a service and try to anticipate their needs before they have to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing, just amazing.
They're extraordinary.
They were tops. It meant a lot.
Esterdal, serving the community since 1891.
When it comes to orthopedic care for injuries, you want the best. Dr. Hoffman is an expert in total joints and sports medicine. Dr. Cobb has expertise in new, minimally invasive procedures of the hand and upper extremities. Dr. Dolphin is the area's leader in spine surgery. Dr. Mendel is a specialist for foot and ankle, total joints, and sports medicine. Orthopedic specialists will get you back in the game.
The Summer of Fun is going on right now at Kimberly Car City in Davenport. Drive anywhere in a Jeep Wrangler for just $349 a month with 30 in stock. During the Drive and Discover event, Town & Country and Grand Caravan are discounted $7,000. Put your trailer in tow with this Ram 1500, only $319 a month with 0 down. Or take the family on vacation in the all-new Chrysler Pacifica with 0% financing. Join the Summer of Fun at Kimberly Car City in Davenport.
When the storm arrives and the lights go out, Storm Track 8 is here to put the power back into your hands. Register to win a whole house Generac generator, fully installed by the Electric Doctor. Log on to WQAD.com's contest page to learn how to enter. Weather the storm with WQAD News 8 and the Electric Doctor.
Cub fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC. Tied at 1. Daniel Murphy doubled his first at bat. Sprays one foul off to the left. Well-attended series here in Washington. Over 37,000 Monday. Almost 42,000 last night. A sellout. And we're close to that here today. Easy play, Bryant.
So second time through the batting order. Closing hitters are batting 150 against Jason Hamill. It's the 4th best batting average against for a pitcher. Second time he goes through a batting order in Major League Baseball.
Back by Zimmerman, 31-year-old first baseman. There you see statistical back up to what you were saying.
Normally, you would think second time around, hitters, having seen him once, would do a little better, but he has obviously had the best of it. Overall, league batting .215 against him coming into this ball game. Zimmerman a strikeout victim first time. Took a feeble hack on a slider, much like he did just now.
He's got 209 Major League home runs, but only 30 since the start of 2014. He's not played 100 games in a few years. He's out. 2 down.
Experience the Budweiser bleachers under the left field video board, and one of the newest amenities, the left field porch. This private porch setting offers tremendous views of the game with both sunny and shaded areas available in 50 to 100 blocks. You'll enjoy lounge style seating, unlimited beverages, and access 2 hours prior to first pitch. For more information, visit Cubs.com/premier.
8 in a row retired by Jason Hamill. Almost had their last hit. Leadoff single in the second.
If I were to ask you who owns the Nationals, you would probably say Ted Lerner and his family. But no, it's Jason Hamill. Looking to go 10-0 against this club.
Ground ball to Russell. Nationals done in the fourth. Javi Baez will lead it off in a 1-1 tie when we come back.
Goods, America's Furniture Showplace, just a short drive away in Kewanee, Illinois. Goods Furniture has a wide selection of furniture for every room in your home at prices to fit every budget. Enjoy a relaxing night in one of our suites, followed by a delicious breakfast. Stroll through the shops at Market Square. Find unique gifts, clothing, wine, and so much more. Take the short drive today to see the Goods difference. Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
My daddy guarantees all his cars with his all-new Weber warranty. All vehicles have been fully inspected by our shop and priced below book value. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. My dad says it takes quality vehicles, great prices, and you must treat people right. Weber Auto Group. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
Brewed Passport, with over $200 in savings on all the things you love. Growlers, pints, wings, flatbreads, pizza, and more, only $25. Buy online on the deals page at WQAD.com or pay with a check at the WQAD News 8 studios. Get your Brewed Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin. Please drink responsibly.
Brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank. Jason Hamill talking it over with Mike Borzello.
Yesterday was Flag Day. Happy Flag Day, a day late.
On the outside edge, 4 strike on Baez.
Ooh, that was nasty. Probably doing some extra work with John Maley in the cage. Man, boy, he's invested in his hitters. He lives and dies with them.
Story never gets old, but American Legion Week last year, in August, I think it was, Joe Madden basically told the security guards at Wrigley Field to keep the place locked. Don't let any players, don't let any coaches in before I think it was 2:30. He walked in at like 10:30. As Murphy goes out and makes a catch, had to make a few phone calls before somebody would let him in.
Sneak into the ballpark.
Grinding away in that bubble gum. Pitching and hitting coaches watch. Here's Russell, single in the third. Line drive to Revere. 2 outs. Teams with chances early, but the starters really settling in.
Cubs have 5 players leading the All-Star Game voting. Let's keep it going. Vote early, vote often, vote now at Cubs.com/vote. You can vote up to 5 times a day and up to 35 times total.
Always enjoy coming here to Washington, D.C. I miss going to Montreal, but who knows, maybe an expansion possibility down the road. Baseball could end up back there and here.
So we could have here and there.
And there. Both. We can have our cake and eat it too. NHL's going to Vegas. Everything I understand about Major League expansion is that they've got to figure out Tampa Bay and Oakland, right? That's the first thing,
yeah.
The stadium situation. If you get to 32 teams, it might help in terms of scheduling. Right now we have to basically have interleague play at all times during the season with 15 teams in each league.
Putting up another good AB here. Hit a bullet to left last time. Listen to Strasburg to make pitches.
Away. Another happy birthday wish goes out to Cubs Senior Vice President, Chief Financial Officer John Greifenkamp. Happy birthday, John. Fellow Marquette alum. Base hit, Jason Hamill.
Look at this guy. Two very good at-bats here today. Line out and a solid single. John Lackey had a single, scored in the ball game last night.
Strike to Zobrist, homer and a walk.
Strasburg not afraid to throw that changeup. Certainly once you get into the ball game, the hitters have seen your stuff. They're gearing up for 95 to 97. That first pitch changeup can be a good weapon.
Pulled deep, way deep and way foul. And that had plenty of home run distance. Played as a pretty fair park over the years. Some different wall heights. Unusual angles in the outfield. 402 straightaway center. It actually gets a little deeper than that, just to the left of center. Swing and a miss. 96 and nasty from Strasburg. Still tied at 1 in the 5th.
All Makes Office Furniture Showroom in Moline is the place for great deals on Hahn office furniture. Take a walk through our 72,000 square foot showroom and find that perfect desk, chair, or cabinet from Hahn to furnish your business or home office.
It's so easy to work with. They offer both, as you see in this office, new and used.
Stop by today and view our huge selection of new and used Hahn furniture.
All Makes Office Furniture in downtown Moline. Stop by and see me.
Need help?
Oh, thanks.
Some people think because I'm from Crawford Company, I can solve any problem.
Oh, Julie, will you get my gloves for me, please?
But what we know best is providing Bryan Air Conditioning.
Hey, Mom, have you seen my baseball?
With no high-pressure sales pitch. With great products at a fair price, your problems are solved. Honestly, just call Crawford Company. Now let's finish up this bad boy.
Visit Crawford-Company.com for rebates on affordable air conditioning solutions from Crawford Company.
If you dream about a house for your growing family, Mel Foster is there.
Yeah, cool.
If you dream about a house big enough to host family gatherings, Mel Foster is there. And when your dream changes and it's time to downsize into a smaller home, Mel Foster is there. Mel Foster can make your home dream a reality.
Get ready for the 19th annual Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, log on to qcmarathon.org. The Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank, Sunday, September 25th. Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Not backing down since 1876. This Bud's for you.
Final day here in Washington, D.C. 3-city trip, all in the National League East. Cubs took 2 of 3 in Philadelphia, 2 of 3 in Atlanta. And trying to do the same here. Pulls one in the air to Bryant. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Ten in a row retired by Jason.
Ball 1. Rockies lead the Yankees as they play the 8th inning now. Just finished the 7th. 5-3 Colorado. Both teams 31 and 33 going in. Padres lead the Marlins 5-3 in the 6th. Dodgers have a 3-2 lead at Arizona in the 7th. Clayton Kershaw pitching for LA. Giants clubbing the Brewers 8-1 as they head to the 6th.
Yeah, breaking news out of Arizona, Clayton Kershaw has issued a walk, his 7th this year.
Wow. Baez has it. 2 down.
How do you get to Wrigley? The Cubs suggest taking public transportation. The Cubs do offer a free bike check that's now located by the Addison Red Line station. And if you drive, the Cubs provide free remote parking and shuttle service on night and weekend games. For information, visit the A to Z guide on Cubs.com.
So Kershaw went into that start with a 1.52 ERA. His strikeout to walk ratio 20.3. The modern single season record is 11.6. Phil Hughes 2 years ago.
8 strikeouts today. Again, just the 7th walk he has issued. And ironically, it was Yasmani Tomas, and he hardly ever walks.
Two on Strasburg, and the inning is quickly over. Hamill dealing 1-1.
Our focus here at Quad Cities Acceleration is on speed and power development while providing a safe and fun environment to train in. Workouts are designed to improve our athletes' ability to run faster, jump higher and further, change direction quicker, and build confidence. Utilizing our super treadmills, we see major improvements to speed and running technique. Don't wait another season. Take advantage of what we have to offer today.
Super Summer Saver Days are going on now at Highland Toyota. Prices and payments posted. See your savings immediately. A loaded new 2016 RAV4LE 4-wheel drive, $219 a month. A loaded new 2016 Camry SE, $195 a month. A loaded new 2016 Corolla LE, only $145 a month at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road and 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Monday.
With the budget up in the air, Illinois schools are getting creative, cutting jobs, cutting programs, even combining schools. That's why we shared the story of 2 local school districts, how they consolidated, and why it wasn't always smooth sailing. Knowing what to expect when times get tough, hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Here's your Ford upcoming game schedule, brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or localfordstores.com. Pirates and Cardinals will be the opponents on the upcoming homestand night games Saturday and Sunday. Take note of that. And then the Cardinals are in for 3 before we hit the road once again. Jason Hamill just continuing his stretch of stellar starting pitching for the Cubs. Came in with the best starter ERA by far in the majors at 2.30. In the last 18 consecutive games, starting pitcher has not allowed more than 3 earned runs. That is what you call giving your team a chance to win.
It's their second 18-game stretch of that nature this year.
It's a fair ball, and Ramos will throw to first in time.
Cutter that Strasburg's been featuring in on the hands. That most consecutive games with starters allowing 3 earned runs or fewer since 1920. Let's see what the Cubs have done. Boy, 2 such streaks this year. That's impressive.
So I was thinking about the Scherzer game Monday, and I think there was a little angst back home. You know, if you face a couple of guys like Scherzer in the postseason and it shuts down your offense again, what are you supposed to do? I think there are a couple things to say about it. Number one, I do think the Cubs, having cut down their strikeout rate this year as opposed to last year, will give themselves a better chance. Number two, I don't think anybody was going to hit Max Scherzer the other night. And number three, actually I have four, so I'm going to give you four. Okay?
And
number three, it could happen.
Yes, absolutely.
It's absolutely possible that what happened in the Mets series could happen again. Yes. And fourthly, I think it tells you that you have to have really good starting pitching.
Absolutely. Yep.
To be able to hang with the Scherzers and DeGroms and Syndergaards.
You get into the postseason and you need to win 2-1, 3-2 games. You're going to face elite pitching.
Jam shot liner into the shift as Espinosa makes the catch. 1-1 in the rubber match.
For 125 years, Alexander Lumber has taken pride in being part of the communities we've helped build. While the industry has changed over the years, the Alexander commitment to our customers has not. Help us celebrate 125 years at our open house on June 23rd in Monmouth.
If you dream about a house for your growing family, Mel Foster is there.
Yeah, cool.
If you dream about a house big enough to host family gatherings, Mel Foster is there. And when your dream changes and it's time to downsize into a smaller home, Mel Foster is there. Mel Foster can make your home dream a reality.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
When the storm arrives and the lights go out, Storm Track 8 is here to put the power back into your hands. Register to win a whole house Generac generator, fully installed by the Electric Doctor. Log on to WQAD.com's contest page to learn how to enter. Weather the storm with WQAD News 8 and the Electric Doctor.
For 125 years, Alexander Lumber has taken pride in being part of the communities we've helped build. While this industry has changed over the years, the Alexander commitment to our customers has not. Help us celebrate 125 years at our open house on June 24th in Geneseo.
What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being It's time to get the change out.
Good pitchers duel here. Hamill and Strasburg. Nationals bat in the bottom of the sixth. You see Hamill's been very efficient. It's his 57th pitch of the afternoon. Earned run was scored on a wild pitch. Bounced to Baez.
Twice in a row, Rivera slapped the ball on the ground to Baez, playing in to take away the bunt. But right at him. Nationals team will take their walks typically. Get some hitters that'll work deep counts, but I think Hamill's ability to get the jump early has gotten them into swing mode a little bit.
He's only missed the strike zone 10 times all day. They're averaging 2 misses per inning. Doesn't mean every pitch has been in the strike zone. Get the occasional swing and miss on a pitch outside the zone, but
flew to right last time on an elevated fastball. It was a good curveball. That's what Lackey did to him. He's throwing him high fastballs.
Lays off that slider. It's 2-2 with Harper on deck. Yeah, that'll work.
That'll get you in swing mode.
Didn't miss by much. 3-2. Didn't get the low strike against a tall batter. This one yanked into left, diving attempt. Bryant, he's able to just slow it down. Worth hustling to second, and he's going to be safe on a close play. Bryant almost threw him out. Not sure what part of his body he used to knock down that ball, but I don't know if it was all his glove. I think that might have hit him in the chest or the shoulder. He was trying to make the catch, but he's lucky it didn't get past him and all the way to the wall. Let's see. Face.
Got him in the face. A great concentration to get up and get after it as quickly as he did. And Cubs are going to take a look at this one. They're going to challenge. Got up and made a good, strong, accurate throw into second base.
If he got him there on the fingertips, he's out. That's the question.
Got him.
He did him.
He's out.
He did get him. Absolutely. Chris Bryant, what a play. So that will end up being a single and 7-4 on the putout.
It's worth looking at the replay on the big board. Just dropped his head out at second base. I think he knows what his fate is here. Boy, what a great throw.
Oh, man. Well, you see why Joe likes moving Chris Bryant around. The athleticism is off the charts. Hamill just pointed at him as they did reverse the call after replay review. If there was such a thing as a slow slide, we just saw it. I don't know if it's slow dirt here in Washington, but I don't know if he necessarily went into his slide too early. The throw just beat him. One to Harper.
So Jason's second start against the Nationals this year. He pitched against them at Wrigley back on May 7th. He's not particularly sharp. Had a no decision, allowed 3 runs in 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 walks. Cubs ultimately won that ball game 8-5. Been very sharp here this afternoon. Jason shake 2 or 3 times before calling Montero out. Tell him exactly what he's thinking.
Get out of play. We'll try it again.
Situation like that where, catcher has one idea and the pitcher has another. You want to have that conversation, and ultimately the best thing is for the catcher, no matter what, is to ultimately go, yeah, good idea, let's go with it, make a pitch. Kind of like when you watch golf on television, you hear the caddy after there may be some debate about the club selection, but he always finishes with, yeah, I love it, right there.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Inning over, 1-1 as we go to the 7th.
Everyone's talking about reverse mortgages nowadays. Well, it's time for the facts, not the hype. A reverse mortgage is federally regulated and insured to protect you. You can choose lump sum payments or a monthly schedule. And yes, you still own your home. Call us with your questions. We'll answer them with facts, not hype. And we'll mail you our free booklet that covers important information in writing, like age requirements with or without a spouse, out-of-pocket costs, and how to navigate smoothly through the application process. No, you don't have to go online to a website. Call us. Speak with an experienced reverse mortgage advisor for an honest, no-obligation assessment of your options. Whether your retirement plan isn't covering your expenses or you're ready to shine up your golden years, now it's easy to get the facts, not the hype, and make an informed decision. Call now.
Call 1-800-272-7780. That's 1-800-272-7780.
If you had hip replacement surgery using a metal hip implant, you may be entitled to a cash award. Some metal hips have a 70 to 90% failure rate and will eventually cause serious health problems, many of which may not become noticeable until the problem is serious. Hip replacement manufacturers have already set aside billions of dollars to pay people for current and future health problems. If you had a metal hip implant, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet, or if you've had a claim declined before, call 800-808-7899. That's 1-800-808-7899.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Let's take a look at today's Bud Fan Cam.
All the truest lovers never need to make a sound. Have you ever had a lover who took you from gold to gray? Skin to skin, but his heart is miles away. Then the stars come out to ask the question, why are you alone? He said, I love you, but he was wrong.
That's Howl by J.C. Brooks and the Uptown Sound. They will be a part of Hot Stove Cool Music on Friday night. And the next Bud Friday is this Friday, June 17th. Cubs hosting the Pirates and featuring Save Ferris t-shirts. And you can only get those in the Budweiser bleachers on Friday. 1-1 to Montero, the pitch. Fly ball to left. Worth into the corner, now drifts back, and he's got it right in front of the warning track. And right in front of the Budweiser side. Nice timing. Tie it all together, JD.
Yeah, that's good work.
So back to your point about, Montero and Hamill talking things over, and you're right. The commitment to a plan, the confidence to execute is a huge deal at this level.
And many times more important than this pitch selection. Correct. Is just that decision, okay, make the pitch with commitment. You see a pitcher-catcher really get into a flow. It's really interesting to watch. But, pitcher gets the ball back, and pretty much as soon as you get the ball back from the catcher, you already know what you want to throw, and you're just looking for that confirmation from the catcher. And a lot of times you'll have, like, kind of hedge your bet on this. This is what I'm thinking, but then he'll call for another pitch, and sometimes you'll see a pitcher hesitate and go, okay, I get that, and then let's go ahead and do it. But when you see the head shake 2-3 different times, you know they're in completely separate lanes, and it's time to talk.
Curve missed. It is 3-1 to Almora. Looking for his first major league home run. It's be a good time to air it out. And he does, and he lines one out toward the gap. Hayward can't get it. Almora towards second. And he's got a double and the go-ahead run now in scoring position.
Kind of looked like his go-ahead double in the ball game last night. Got on top of this high fastball. You see the big leg kick, but he gets the front foot down in time, and then the bat head explodes through the zone. That's elevated 95. Not an easy pitch to hit on a line.
Avi playing third. He has struck out and popped to second. And the pitch, it's a strike. And a cutter or slider, whichever you prefer. Runner at second, one out. Let's update our Lexus run predictor. And the Cubs again. A little bit better, about league average. Washington pitchers have been better than league average in terms of keeping the other team from scoring. Brought to you by your Chicago area, Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer.
It's a big home run swing on the breaking pitch. Really pulls off. Guys like Strasburg will swing and miss stuff. You're better off early in the count, kind of making that commitment to being a little shorter, a more typical two-strike approach.
New life for Baez. Clayton Richard up in the Cubs bullpen.
Fans, join the Cubs season ticket holder waiting list. Do it today. Claim your spot in our lineup for season tickets. It's easy and free to register. For details, visit Cubs.com/waiting list.
We need that deal there.
That's
the GoPro
handy,
on the cap.
To battle, fight to stay in the at-bat. Hope you get a mistake from a guy like Strasburg.
This is Harper's play, and he's got it. Wilson Contreras, fine catcher for the Iowa Cubs yesterday. Extended his hitting streak to 19 games in the first game of a doubleheader, hitting .354 to lead the Cubs system. Cubs also announced that they have agreed with the Eugene Emeralds on a 2-year player development contract extension through 2018. And they will open their season on Friday. Russell the batter, Chris Coughlin on deck for Hamill, and a foul back. Boy, it's amazing. Albert Almora Jr., he's 22. And he does everything right. He was about 2/3 to third base as that ball hit the net. When he saw that pitch in the zone and Russell ready to swing with 2 outs, he was burning.
So with a single and a line out here today, in a pretty good funk, but recently he's getting better swings. Had the home run off Scherzer the other night. Seven times this year, Strasburg has had 10 strikeouts or more in a game. It's the 3rd highest strikeout rate in Major League Baseball. Coughlin out on deck to hit for Hamill. Pretty aggressive 3-1 fastball right there. 7th inning of a tie ball game. He threw that one right down the middle.
Runner at second, 2 outs. 3-2 count on the batter. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Going 97 in the 7th. Still tied at 1.
Super Summer Saver Days are going on now at Highland Toyota. Prices and payments posted. See your savings immediately. A loaded new 2016 RAV4LE 4-wheel drive, $219 a month. A loaded new 2016 Camry SE, $195 a month. A loaded new 2016 Corolla LE, only $145 a month at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road and 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Monday.
Accidents happen. NationServe of Quad Cities can fix it. We make garage door repair quick and simple. We service all makes and models with experienced technicians with the expertise to get it done right the first time and professional integrity you can trust. Call us today for your free estimate and see why the Quad Cities chooses NationServe for garage door sales and service. NationServe of Quad Cities, locally operated since 1985.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal, famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured, so head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
Brewed Passport, with over $200 in savings on all the things you love. Growlers, pints, wings, flatbreads, pizza, and more, only $25. Buy online on the deals page at WQAD.com or pay with a check at the WQAD News 8 studios. Get your Brewed Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin. Please drink responsibly.
Here's your Honda Games summary in a 1-1 tie. Make sure you start something special with a great deal on a Honda. Now it's your Honda dealer. Ben Zobrist started the game with a home run. The Cubs have not scored since. The Nationals scored on a wild pitch in the bottom of the first, but then kept down by Jason Hamill, who has taken the ball for the bottom of the seventh.
Cubs have lost a couple of base runners on the bases. Nationals as well. Chris Bryant throwing Worth out at second base, trying to stretch a single into a double. So it's been well pitched, well defended. Showed you those numbers earlier about with Jason Hamill first, second, and then third time through the batting order. It takes a pretty significant jump from the second to third time. And that's to be expected. Big league hitters, the more they see a guy, they get locked in a little bit.
One and two to Murphy. Zimmerman and Ramos also due. Deep breath by the righty. Montero wants his slider in the dirt. That'll work. Ground ball to second. One out.
MLB.TV Premium, the #1 live streaming sports service, delivers everything you have come to expect and more. Watch every out-of-market game live in HD on over 400 supported devices. Includes a free subscription to At-Bat Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.TV for details. Oop, somebody's barking from the Nationals dugout. Bob Davidson barking right back.
Zimmerman waits back on a curve and fouls. 42,000 right on the button. Largest crowd of the year. Surpassing last night's 41,955. So they found a way to cram 45 more people into Nationals Park, but not 46. Into center and a base hit for Zimmerman. Ramos, 1 out of 2.
Jason Hamill will be hunting for that ground ball here.
Nothing on Ramos. Ramos made his major league debut 6 years ago with the Minnesota Twins. Just 6 games with the Twins. The rest of his career has been spent here with the Nationals. He was traded July 29th, 2010. Zimmerman takes off. Montero will not get him.
Yeah, we're going to take a look, I'm sure. Although at least take a little time to review it. Tie game late. Get an opportunity, go for it. Zimmerman keeps his eyes on that ball, breaking ball in the dirt, and he's out. I believe. Let's see. Looked like they got him on the leg before the hand got to the bag. I'm less sure now.
He's going to challenge. Joe will challenge the safe call.
Wow, yeah. The very first look we had at it, I thought he was out, but with each successive look, I'm not quite as convinced. Jason Hayward was out trying to steal third early in the ball game. Miguel Montero thrown out at second by Ben Revere trying to tag up on a deep fly ball to center. Worth thrown out by Chris Bryant, and now we await a decision on Zimmerman's fate.
You want to be a major league umpire, watch that play in real time and make a call within about a half a second. And do it with confidence, like you just said, with the execution of a pitch.
Yeah,
got to make a call.
Got to sell it.
And it's a lot easier said than done.
It's funny when you think back, we don't have it anymore because of replay. The manager running out there, they will say, we don't see it anymore when the manager goes out there screaming and yelling on bang plays. But the more we watch replay, the more we break it down. And when you think back to some of those arguments, how silly they were that a manager could go ballistic on a guy on a play like that.
Just taking your best guess. Yep. So, 2-0. Pretty sure that was a wild pitch. It was. Charge to Hamill. That particular call, the wild pitch, has loomed large in this game. Nationals got their run in the first on a wild pitch. Back to Hamill, and instead of throwing to third, he'll get the sure out at first. There are 2 outs in the inning. That's the good news. Baez looked like he thought Hamill had a play. And he did, but there was a slight hesitation. So at that point, why risk it, right?
Yeah, it was a risky go on the part of Zimmerman. But Jason would have had to turn all the way around, set his feet before making that throw. There's no force play in effect, so yeah, get the out. Tendency to rush that throw for a pitcher, so go ahead and get the out. Nationals scored 3 runs in the ball game last night. They all came on sac flies. Cubs would love a sac fly in this situation. Strasburg challenged Russell with 3-1 and then 3-2 fastballs. See what Hamill does here in the hitter's count on 2-0 to Rendon.
His fist. He's probably done for the day, and he was terrific. 1-1.
Our focus here at Quad Cities Acceleration is on speed and power development, while providing a safe and fun environment for training. Workouts are designed to improve our athletes' ability to run faster, jump higher and further, change direction quicker, and build confidence. Utilizing our super treadmills, we see major improvements to speed and running technique. Don't wait another season. Take advantage of what we have to offer to today.
It was 39 hours difference between when he left and when she left.
I certainly can't imagine going through one funeral, let alone both funerals at the same time for my parents.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
I try to put myself in their position of what I would want, and I try to make sure that that's taken care of for them when they arrive so that they aren't having to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing. Just amazing.
Esther Dahl, serving the community since 1891.
Dogs are always welcome in Wisconsin, and if they want, they can bring their people too.
With the budget up in the air, Illinois schools are getting creative, cutting jobs, cutting programs, even combining schools. That's why we shared the story of two local school districts, how they consolidated, and why it wasn't always smooth sailing. Knowing what to expect when times get tough, hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Time for a Mattress Firm Grade 8 stat of the game, brought to you by Mattress Firm, where we want you to sleep happy, guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to replace. The Cubs 44-19, 25 over 500. Best 63-game start since they began the 1918 campaign, 45-18. Most blowout wins, 5 runs or more in the majors. And again, 29-3 when they score first, which they did today. Matt Caesar will pinch hit as the Nationals have a new pitcher. Strasburg done. It is left-hander Felipe Rivero.
Rivero, one of 3 lefties out there in the bullpen for the Nationals. Saw him at least a couple of occasions in the series at Wrigley. Good arm. Real good changeup to complement a mid-90s fastball. The numbers are a little out of whack, aren't they? 196 batting average against huge strikeout numbers, but a 546 earned run average.
Caesar with a base hit. Espinosa could not quite handle it on the short hop, leadoff single.
Sharply hit. Espinosa is a very good shortstop, but that one ate him up. It's a knock for Caesar. He's not had many chances lately.
Strike. And for our Mazda replay cam. Second career leadoff homer. He's in the leadoff spot because Dexter Fowler gets the day off.
About one from each side of the plate.
To foul. 0-2.
Ben's right-handed swing has been a little bit off here lately, so maybe that's why showing bunt.
1-2.
This was kind of a build as a something's got to give. Jason Hamill 9-0 career against the Nationals. Steven Strasburg with a 10-0 record. And they delivered. No decision for Strasburg. Hamill is still a chance to be a winning pitcher here this afternoon.
This could be what it is. Although I think Dave Martinez might look, have the video guys look. Zimmerman did that maneuver at first where you kind of come off the bag to sell the out.
Yeah, that's to the naked eye. I thought maybe he cheated a little bit.
Derek Lee was great at that. That was before replay. Not to make D. Lee feel old.
And Mark Grace was pretty slick with that too. Cubs don't have a challenge, but they could ask the umpires to take a look at it.
Good point.
Hi, Jay Ward.
We're going to play on. He was okay. It's more to think about if you're in that dugout now. You got to make sure the guy stays on the bag at first. You got to make sure the guy making the turn at second base didn't cheat.
Harper in. It'll be Murphy from second. Promising start, wasn't it? Caesar with the leadoff hit, but then the double play and the pop out. 1-1.
Need your garage door or garage door opener repaired or replaced? Call the specialists at NationServe. NationServe is the name you can trust for timely service and quality products. We respond promptly when you call and work quickly and efficiently so you can get on with your day without delay. When it comes to servicing or replacing garage door systems, no one does it better or faster than NationServe.
Wayne Dalton NationServe, 5111 Tremont Avenue in Davenport. Call today.
If you dream about a house for your growing family, Mel Foster is there.
Yeah, cool.
If you dream about a house big enough to host family gatherings, Mel Foster is there. And when your dream changes and it's time to downsize into a smaller home, Mel Foster is there. Mel Foster can make your home dream a reality.
When it comes to orthopedic care, the choice is yours. Just look at what our patients are saying. Orthopedic specialists. With offices in Davenport, Bettendorf, and Clinton, we are the Quad City area's only group of all board certified and fellowship trained orthopedic surgeons. The next time you need care, choose orthopedic specialists. Better experience, better results.
Get ready for the 19th annual Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, log on to qcmarathon.org. The Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank, Sunday, September 25th. Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
Here in Washington, D.C.
Is that Rusty Staub?
I was going to say a young Rusty Staub. Jason Worth's cousin in his conversation.
Brad Pitt. Celebrities on hand here.
Pedro Strop now working.
Comes in behind Jason Hamill, who was brilliant today. 7 innings, just 84 pitches for Jason, 64 strikes. Strop has been throwing the ball well of late, and overall a 2.66 ERA through 28 appearances.
Stephen Drew is on deck. And Espinosa, who takes a strike. The AAA I-Cubs of Iowa beat Colorado Springs today 6-5. Wilson Contreras extended his hit streak to 20 in that win.
Seems to me Strop is using his fastball a little bit more in recent outings. Boy, he had a great run on that pitch last night. Pitched twice on the road trip, faced 6 batters, struck out 5 of them.
Swing and a miss. Makes quick work of Espinosa.
Add 1 to those totals. 7 faced. 6 sharing this fate. Disappearing slider.
Here comes Chris Bosio. A little scouting report on the pinch hitter Stephen Drew.
A 3 out of 13 in the pinch with a couple of home runs as a pinch hitter. Full hitter with power. Try a little backdoor slider here.
Left to right, the starters today. Bryant in left, Almora for Fowler and Hayward, and Jason will not have a play on this one. A line shot home run, and it's 2-1 Washington here in the 8th.
Behind 2-0, challenged with a fastball, and Drew clearly up to the challenge. Got the head out in front. And his 3rd pinch home run of the season.
So no Jonathan Papelbon. He's on the disabled list. Sean Kelly was terrific, notching the save Monday. Got a righty and a lefty up in their bullpen. Called strike 3. And Belisle and Oliver Perez are up. Belisle just came off the DL. Cubs will have Brian Rizzo and Montero due. So it could be a little bit of a mix and match situation for Dusty. You know Rizzo's going to hit. Joe has the option of pinch hitting for Montero. So we'll see. Worth takes a strike. Cubs pitching staff with the lowest home run rate in baseball. 2.1% going into play today. So if it feels like what just happened doesn't happen a lot, you're right.
Third home run allowed by Strop this year.
Cubs have the third best strikeout rate. The walk rate is a little less than Major League average. They find themselves down 2-1 here late. Just off the corner. Strop thought it was strike three. 3-2.
Well, there's Worth. He was very patient. He was down 0-2. Didn't panic. Run it full.
Line to Bryant, and it almost got past him. Stephen Drew, a pinch hit home run. It is 2-1 Washington. Last chance now for the Cubs. Bryant will start it in the ninth.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
At Courtesy Ford, you may not drive by us every day, but if you're looking for a new Ford truck, you need to know where we're at, and that's on West River Drive in Davenport. We're the guys who know what truck guys want, and we'll do the deals other guys won't. Find the newest Ford trucks and commercial vehicles, as well as hundreds of pre-owned. Right now, save $11,000 off this F-150 at Courtesy Ford. We're actually just down the road, 5 minutes from the Centennial Bridge on West River Drive in Davenport.
Honey, the cable bill got us again. We need a little help in here.
With Done Right Satellite, lock in your rate for 2 years. Get the best technology with the Hopper. Watch and record 16 shows at once. Plus, get integrated Netflix and 4K.
I feel like if we would have switched to Dish Network sooner, it could have saved me a lot of pain.
And money.
Visit Done Right Satellite to learn more about their great products and services.
Need help?
Oh, thanks.
Some people think because I'm from Crawford Company, I can solve any problem.
Oh, Julie, will you get my gloves for me, please?
But what we know best is providing Bryan Air Conditioning.
Hey, Mom, have you seen my baseball?
With no high-pressure sales pitch. With great products at a fair price, your problems are solved. Honestly, just call Crawford Company. Now let's finish up this bad boy.
Visit Crawford-Company.com for rebates on affordable air conditioning solutions from Crawford Company.
Forced to shut down because the state isn't paying its bills. The service is getting cut and how it will affect families.
Thursday on WQAD News 8 at 5.
So Chris Bryant, with his team trailing by a run and only 3 outs to go, will lead off the night. A couple of changes for the Nationals. Matt Belisle, who just came off the disabled list. He had a sprained right calf and missed about a month and a half. Michael Taylor also into play center for Revere. And Bryant out toward right center, and it's going to get down. Taylor will cut it off. Bryant trying for 2. The throw way offline, and the tying run is at second with nobody out.
Wasting no time. Chris Bryant jumps on that first pitch from Matt Belisle. Chop at second base. Not exactly a soft landing for a guy coming fresh off the DL. 1-run game in the 9th inning. It'll be a 1-pitch outing for Matt Belisle. Elevated heater.
First hit of the series for Bryant, and it could loom very large. Dusty wants the lefty. Oliver Perez will come in and face Anthony Rizzo when we come back in a 1-run game.
summer is taking my family to Modern Woodman Park. My mom can watch baseball, and when she gets tired, I'll let her ride cool rides, like the spinning bumper cars and the new swinging pirate ship. I love the Ferris wheel, and my brother Cade loves the drop-in twist and the new game room.
But Dylan, what about Daddy?
You can come too, Daddy, but there's no ties in baseball.
The River Bandits at Modern Woodman Park.
Where the fun never stops.
Designed to help them in their recuperation. The kits can also help veterans coping with depression or PTSD. To receive a free kit, call this number or visit hhv.org on the web. Thank you.
Veteran lefty Oliver Perez. See, he'll vary his delivery. A lot of funk. And he'll face Anthony Rizzo. Dexter Fowler is now on deck. Switch hitter in place of Miguel Montero.
Perez appearing now in all 3 games of this series. Pitched a third of an inning in the opener, 2/3 of an inning in the ball game yesterday. Lefties batting just 129 against them, 4 hits, 31 at bats.
Although he holds his glove as he gets the sign. Open toward the hitter. So 3 shots to get Bryant in. And ball 1.
That's that sweeping slider, throws it to a high percentage of the time, especially to the left-handed hitters.
So you're a left-handed pitcher. You're looking at Anthony Rizzo, and he is just, I mean, right on top of the plate. His hands are over that inside corner. There's a strike. I guess you're right. You start that breaking ball right at him, huh?
Right at his hip.
Yep.
But that's when it stays on the plate. When Anthony's right, he'll hammer that pitch.
This could be a one and done for the lefty. There is some more action in the Nationals bullpen, so we'll see. Deep right field. Anthony Rizzo gives the Cubs the lead. 3-2.
He is floating around those bases. It has been a frustrating go for him against left-handed pitching this year, but we know what he has done the last couple of seasons against southpaws, and that was a no-doubter. Well, he kept his nose right in there, and boy, did he deliver. Back leg. Enjoy for a moment. For a nice leisurely trot around the bases.
So Belisle gives up the double to Bryant. Perez yields the 2-run homer to Rizzo, and here is Fowler. Chance to add on. Still nobody out. And for our Southwest, how far did it fly? 401 feet to the back of the bullpen in right. At 103 miles an hour off the bat. Go to WGNTV.com/contest for a chance to win round trip travel for 2 on Southwest Airlines. Hector Rondon, who got 5 outs last night and got the win, even though he blew the save for the first time. I think he's available today in a safe spot now. So Pedro Strop, who gave up the lead, has a shot at a win. 3-2 on Fowler.
Even though Perez had, those good numbers against left-handed hitters, with Rizzo's approach at the plate, it felt like a good matchup for Anthony. Dusty decides to mix and match with his bullpen here in the ninth. Belisle and then Perez.
That ball hammered, but Taylor will catch it on the warning track for the first out. Another pitching change. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for high-quality furniture for your office? Our selection of new and gently used office furniture gives you the best value for your dollar.
As a business owner for a lot of years, you have to look at your bottom line and where you stand. And I think that's a great part about All Makes is that they can take care of the guy that's just starting his business and have good used stuff, or they can take care of the people that have been in business a while and sell them great new Han furniture.
All Makes Office Furniture, just off the I-74 bridge in downtown Moline.
Stop down and see me or give us a call.
The grass just got greener. Only $25 gets you a cart and 18 holes of golf anytime after 10 a.m. any day at Sauckie. A great deal on a course that's in great shape. Told you the grass just got greener. Call for a tee time at Sauckie today.
Really? Free peanuts and popcorn? Really? Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all. Really? Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town. Really? Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing. Really? Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt? Really? Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports and really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
Go-ahead homer by Rizzo. Tied for the National League lead in game-winning RBIs. It's a hug from one of his hitting coaches, Eric Hinsky. He's hoping to grab his 10th game-winning RBI here today. Sean Kelly was lights out, filling in for Jonathan Papelbon on Monday. The pitch here with one out, nobody on, and his team now trailing by a run. Ball one on Almora.
Yeah, he worked an inning and 2/3 to earn the save on Monday. Punched out 4. A swing and miss slider. Not overpowering in terms of his velocity, but on a very high strikeout rate.
One and two. Giants engineered the sweep over the Brewers in San Francisco. 10-1 the final today. Padres beat the Marlins 6-3. Ichiro got career hit 42-57 combined in a losing effort. Espinosa makes the play, 2 outs. Rockies over the Yankees 6-3. Rocks are within 1 of 500. Kershaw got his 10th win. 3-2 Dodgers over the Diamondbacks. Strike to Baez. So bottom of the ninth. Harper, Murphy, Zimmerman. Not easy.
No, sir.
But nobody said it was going to be easy.
Nobody said it was going to be easy, young man.
Baez in the air out into right center. And it is Harper, and the inning is over. But Bryant starts the inning with a double, and then Rizzo follows off a lefty with a line shot homer into the bullpen as the Cubs try to end this trip with another series victory. 3-2.
Oh, I love the sweat. I'm a wife, a mother, a business owner, an EMS volunteer, and I've lost about 160 pounds. My aha moment was when we took a family photo and I really got to see how large I had become over the years. Life got a hold of me and there it went. It started with my coworker said we should take a walk. And she walked me up the Coe Valley Hill, and it was one of the hardest beginnings I ever had and thought I would never do it again. And the next day I laced my shoes up and did it again and did it again and did it again until I conquered the hill. You can really do anything that you put your mind to. I love the sweat, and it makes me feel like I worked the hardest that I possibly could. Sweat is good.
Next, Dr. Phil. He's her ex-son-in-law.
He's nuttier than a porta potty at a peanut convention.
Stalking her daughter.
The only tracking that I can verify was when you've tracked him.
Today at 3 on WQAD News 8.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
Pay it forward. Make a nomination at WQAD.com.
Cubs lead the Nationals 3-2. As we go to the bottom of the ninth, a couple of dramatic home runs. Stephen Thru off the bench, a pinch hit, go-ahead homer. And then Anthony Rizzo answers back with a 2-run shot of his own. So Ross catches. And Rondon coming off a 5-out save last night, or rather a win and a blown save. We'll try to get the save today.
See the numbers on Hector, a 123 ERA, 158 batting average against, 2 home runs allowed, 2 walks all year, 30 strikeouts. But he's got some heavy lifting to do here. Harper to lead things off. Right after him with a good heater.
They only made 19 pitches last night. So that's why he's available, and that has been the story this year. In his 23 appearances going into today, he's only thrown more than 19 pitches 3 times. Pretty remarkable. 2-1.
There's that changeup that he's been using a little bit more frequently this year. He's always been fastball slider.
The wind and the 2-1, and Harper took a healthy cut. 2-2. Harper waits. Rondon deals.
Ooh, my. Where was it?
Great pitch. 3-2 on Harper.
Oh, my.
All four.
Usually don't see much of a reaction from Rondon, but for the second time in that sequence, he thought he had him. He made a lot of quality pitches. One on the outside edge, not called. That one borderline inside corner, around the knees.
Hard not to get a guy to swing at those two pitches. Here's Murphy. Rizzo will hold on Harper. Double play depth around. Baez off the line at third, and a strike. A lot of people on their feet here at Nationals Park. Little tapper. Rondon's got to make the play at first. So that's out number one. Harper's at second. Here comes Zimmerman. Has this been a playoff atmosphere or what, these 3 days? It has been a lot of fun.
Big crowds. Everybody into it. It's been some great baseball. And the Cubs just haven't played that many of these kinds of games. Had so many blowout wins, or at least comfortable wins.
Cubs have done a good job against Zimmerman and Harper for that matter this season. Outside, ball one. Cubs won all four at Wrigley Field in May. Trying to take 2 out of 3 here in D.C. in June. 1-1.
Swing a little long and late. Zimmerman hitting just $167 here in the month of June.
And slightly around toward right in the outfield. A little more of a gap in left center than right center. In the 1-1. 1-2. Back-to-back fastballs at 96 miles an hour from Rondon.
It's just late getting that front foot down and overmatched by the velocity. He tried to hurry up to catch up.
The 1-2. Now 2-2. The second out. Ryan Zimmerman, known here as Mr. Walk-Off, with some big, dramatic, game-ending home runs, but he does not come through here. Couldn't get the high one.
Man, I think David Ross is doing a real good job there, recognizing that Zimmerman was late on the fastball. Didn't try to get too cute, just kept attacking with velocity.
Don't think Chris had a play. Without a bobble, doesn't matter now. It's 3-3.
I think, as a matter of fact, I think the bobble may have ultimately helped the Cubs because he might have tried to make a big heroic throw home, and that might have allowed Ramos to get in scoring position. Trying to be quick on the transition to his throwing arm, but you're not going to throw out Harper there.
Yeah, good point. And the tendency in that spot is to try to be a hero.
Oh, yeah, you got the adrenaline pumping. You got the game on the line.
So Hector now with a blown save in 2 consecutive games. And Rendon takes a strike. Remember those 2 pitches against Harper to start the inning. And this is a game of inches for sure.
They weren't, oh my God, how did he miss those calls? But, man, they were quality pitches. Right. Certainly either one of them could have been called a strike.
Yeah, so you can't sit here and look at a box score and go, you can't walk the leadoff man in the ninth. He, as you said, made a couple of really quality pitches. Just didn't get them. I'll give Harper credit for coaxing that walk. Call strike 3. And Rondon's upset that he didn't get that call earlier.
Exactly.
We go to the 10th, 3-3.
Although the financial crisis was some years back, it's still hurting many seniors today. But if you're a homeowner 62 or older, there's a mortgage program that just might make life a little easier. It's technically called a home equity conversion mortgage. But to keep it simple, let's call it a reverse mortgage loan. With the reverse mortgage, you can convert your home equity into cash.
We're not overwhelmed with paying the bills anymore.
And at the same time, eliminate your monthly mortgage payments.
We've got money in the bank.
You never give up ownership.
And smiles on our faces.
For your free information kit, call now. You'll have to pay your property taxes and insurance and keep up with maintenance, but you won't make mortgage payments. You'll receive money. For your free information kit, call now.
1-800-818-6063. 1-800-818-6063. 1-800-818-6063.
Everyone's talking about reverse mortgages nowadays. Well, it's time for the facts, not the hype. A reverse mortgage is federally regulated and insured to protect you. You can choose lump sum payments or a monthly schedule. And yes, you still own your home. Call us with your questions. We'll answer them with facts, not hype. And we'll mail you our free booklet that covers important information in writing, like age requirements with or without a spouse, out-of-pocket costs, and how to navigate smoothly through the application process. No, you don't have to go online to a website. Call us. Speak with an experienced reverse mortgage advisor for an honest, no-obligation assessment of your options. Whether your retirement plan isn't covering your expenses or you're ready to shine up your golden years, now it's easy to get the facts, not the hype, and make an informed decision. Call now.
Call 1-800-272-7780. That's 1-800-272-7780.
Wilson Ramos has had a stellar first half. Bryce Harper walked to lead off the inning. 3 batters later, with 2 outs, Ramos knocked him in to send us to extras. So Sean Kelly continues on. Russell, the hitter. David Ross, who came in to catch in the bottom of the 9th, is on deck.
Now Russell in a hitter's count. Rondon again made a lot of quality pitches to Harper. And number 5 there on the outside corner didn't get this one. Again, borderline. And then to Anthony Rendon. He clips the outside edge at the knees. This time gets the call, and Rendon's not happy.
2-0 on the way. Missed again. He walked him. walking to lead off the bottom of the ninth. He ended up scoring his 5th run in 7 games against the Cubs. Well, he's just getting on base at a ridiculous rate against the Cubs. You'd have to say they've done a great job against him, right? Because he has no extra base hits. He is 2 out of 14. And when they've worked around him, largely it's worked.
Yeah.
They weren't working around him in the ninth, but
no, he's just because he's so dangerous. You got to pitch carefully, and he was able to lay off a couple very tough pitches.
Coughlin batting for Ross. That means Fedorovich will come in to catch. Or no, I guess Ross. David was in the on-deck circle, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. He must have thought he was slotted there, but was not.
They had him in the 5 spot after Fowler hit for Montero. So maybe David thought he was coming up, but he wasn't?
I think that's what happened, yeah.
Okay. Back.
Nationals playing for 2. Gives Coughlin a little more room to work with on the right side of the infield if he could pull one through that hole. Also could scoot on over to third base.
Cubs are 2-1 in extras, and Nationals are 2-2.
And Zobrist even works hard on deck.
I know. 1-2. First out here in the 10th.
Yeah, Kelly's got that real good slider, and I think it's very difficult for the hitters to pick up the spin. This is a late breaking, sharp breaking slider down under the hands. It's a very difficult pitch to do anything with.
By Kelly. Now the pitch. 0-2. Has hit at least 3 home runs in this game. A couple have been foul. 1-2. After all that maneuvering in the ninth, the Nationals bullpen is quiet at the moment. Belisle, Perez, and Kelly all worked in that inning. Rivero with a scoreless 8th. For the Cubs, Strop gave up the go-ahead homer in the 8th, and then Rondon the game-tying run in the 9th after Jason Hamill went 7th. The pitch. Pulled foul again.
Tough guy to finish off.
Yep.
Well, one of the lowest swing and miss rates in all of baseball. The Nationals, with Zobrist up there, they're not playing at traditional double play depth. They've got Murphy over protecting the hole between first and second.
The on-deck hitter Jason Hayward, Jake Arrieta, and Dexter Fowler look on. Ground ball to third. 560. So with Murphy pulled over toward the hole, it was Espinosa at the bag, and the inning is over.
Our focus here at Quad Cities Acceleration is on speed and power development, while providing a safe and fun environment for training. Workouts are designed to improve our athletes' ability to run faster, jump higher and further, change direction quicker, and build confidence. Utilizing our super treadmills, we see major improvements to speed and running technique. Don't wait another season. Take advantage of what we have to offer today.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal, famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured, so head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
With the budget up in the air, Illinois schools are getting creative, cutting jobs, cutting programs, even combining schools. That's why we shared the story of 2 local school districts, how they consolidated, and why it wasn't always smooth sailing. Knowing what to expect when times get tough, hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Let's keep the Pay It Forward circle going. Make a nomination today at WQAD.com. Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee.
Every time we're within 3 degrees of our forecast, local charities get cash.
Supported by Erickson Chevrolet Buick.
Len and JD and our WGN Sports crew from Washington, D.C. Sellout crowd today. Cubs and Nationals tied at 3. Crazy last couple of innings.
There's been some dramatic swings of the bat. Throughout this game, there's been some outstanding defensive plays. That was a heck of a double play the Nationals turned in the top half of the inning. Now it falls to Justin Grimm to post a 0 here in the bottom half. He has struggled of late. He has seen that ERA rise to 5.16. We'll deal with Danny Espinosa.
Espinosa, Taylor in the pitcher spot, so pinch hitter here in the 10th.
Espinosa, a tough day at the plate, a couple of punch outs and a pop-up. Good bunter. Can't forget about the possibility of a bunt.
Can play Ben Zobrist. 1 out on 1 pitch. Clint Robinson, left-handed batters now on deck. Here's Taylor. 25 years old. Made his debut 2014. He had 14 homers last year. Over 500 plate appearances. But, low OPS. Just over 200 games in the majors, 631 OPS, well below average. Strikes out a lot. Two and one. Hitters count here. It's a strike. Grimm's pitch. Strike two. With the curve.
Yeah, how about that? Pretty good call there by David Ross. I think we could go back to a pitcher's comfort zone, and if you ask him to throw a heater there in a hitter's count, he might overthrow it and miss badly. So what's his best chance of making a quality pitch?
Ball four. Taylor can run. He's on with one out.
You mentioned he's not a guy who walks a lot, but took that one like a guy who knew what was coming.
Joe's coming out, and he's going to make a change. Travis Wood summoned when we return.
You know, Mercer County is a great place to live. To me, this place is special. All right, everybody over here, please. My name is Rusty Ruggles. I've been a band director here at Mercer County for the past 15 years. Every time you hear a click, it's left. Now turn, turn, turn. It is very important to me to come back and give back to the community. It's one of the things that my family has talked about when we came back. I said, oh, you know, are you ready? Because we're going to do some stuff here while we're here. We haven't hosted a home track meet in 10 years. I'm not trackster. I never ran track. But I know that it was something that we needed, and I knew I wanted to be a part of it because it was important to me and to the school district and to the community. Hard work scares anybody. This here is hard work. You always have your naysayers out there, but you just keep going. And it is hard work. Holy crap, we really did this, yeah.
Brewed Passport, an adventure in food and craft beer with over $200 in savings on all the things you love. Growlers, pints, wings, flatbreads, pizza, and more, only $25. Buy online on the deals page at WQAD.com or pay with a check at the WQAD News 8 studios. Weekdays, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. just up from South Park Mall in Moline. Every passport benefits the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. Get your Brewed Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin. Please drink responsibly.
Travis Wood making his 31st appearance. He will face a left-handed hitter, Clint Robinson, with a man on and one out here in the bottom of the 10th.
Robinson 4 out of 17 this year as a pinch hitter with 1 home run. So the home run that Drew hit earlier, that was the 9th pinch home run by the Nationals this year. What's going on with St. Louis? They've got, what, at least 10, I think, pinch home runs.
Yeah,
those are big numbers.
Yeah, Cardinals off to an amazing start in that department. Cardinals have 10. The Nationals now with 9 after the Drew homer. So one off the major league lead. The pinch hitters have slugged .634. The Cardinals pinch hitters, JD, the slash line 376, 453, 733.
That's out of this world.
Wood with a 1-0. It's a strike.
Travis worked in the ball game yesterday, worked twice in Atlanta.
Bounce back to the mound. Throw to second. 1, 2. Inning over. We go to the 11th. 3-3.
It was 39 hours difference between when he left and when she left.
I certainly can't imagine going through one funeral, let alone both funerals at the same time for my parents.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
I try to put myself in their position of what I would want, and I try to make sure that that's taken care of for them when they arrive so that they aren't having to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing. Just amazing.
Esther Dahl, serving the community since 1891.
My daddy guarantees all his cars with his all-new Weber warranty. All vehicles have been fully inspected by our shop and priced below book value. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. My dad says it takes quality vehicles, great prices, and you must treat people right. Weber Auto Group. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
As we get into the 11th. Jason Hayward will lead it off against right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
What a ball game. Man. Here comes Petit. 16th time. 1-0 with a 279. 4-pitch mix. Former starter. His little fastball, slider, curve, and change. Below average in terms of velocity.
Strike called on Hayward.
Jason would like to get another look at that one. Petit trying to shoot for the outside corner, threw it right over the heart of the plate at 90 miles an hour.
Petit has been doing this for a while. This is already his 9th season. Ground ball the other way. Gobbled up by Rendon as he fires across for the out. Time for the Cubs double play replay, brought to you by State Farm.
Travis Wood, such a good athlete on that ball in a hurry. A good feed to Russell.
Combine your car and home insurance with State Farm and save. Find an agent at statefarm.com.
Left you hanging there a little bit, didn't I? Thought I was going to add more to that in-depth analysis.
Giving it a little pregnant pause.
In case I wanted to say something pithy like pitcher's best friend.
Right, exactly. Here's Bryant, 1-0 on him. So Petit, early in his career with Florida and Arizona, have a little time in the big leagues here, a little time there, sometimes a starter, other times a reliever. Had a 5.57 ERA his first 4 seasons in the major leagues. On a hop to the shortstop, Espinosa. Bryant hustling, close, he got him.
Espinosa knocked back on his heels a little bit there.
Bring up Anthony Rizzo. Who gave the Cubs the lead after the Nationals had taken the lead in the previous half inning. Bats with 2 outs, nobody on. Nationals over shift to the right on the infield. So since 2012, when Petit got back to the big leagues, a 3.57, mostly with the Giants. So they're just certain guys, I guess you got to stick with them. Eventually they'll get it. That game in 2013 where the Giants placed Matt Cain September 6th of that year against one of his former teams, the Diamondbacks. He retired the first 26. With 2 strikes on Eric Chavez, and then broke up the perfect game bid with a base hit.
I do remember that.
It was a 1-hit shutout. Two and 1 on Rizzo.
He has not been afraid to challenge with that fastball here in this inning. He'll be fairly cautious here. Maybe change up or try to paint down and away.
Two-out walk. Now here's David Ross.
He's always been a fly ball pitcher, and byproduct of fly balls are big flies. He's allowed 5 home runs this year in 29 innings.
Bunted by Ross. Rendon will get it, and the inning is over. Just trying to keep the inning alive and get Rizzo into scoring position. But a nice play by the third baseman.
Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We are a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Dogs are always welcome in Wisconsin, and if they want, they can bring their people too.
Three, bottom of the 11th. Wood got that play ball off the bat of Robinson to get out of the 10th. Worth, Harper, Murphy.
Worth, the hero on Sunday for the Nationals. They had a walk-off win against the Phillies. Cubs are off tomorrow. The Nationals fly to San Diego, start a series tomorrow. And there's that walk-off winner by Worth on Sunday afternoon.
Cutter on the inside edge. Strike one.